Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I am here to test out some products by Rude Cosmetics, but to be specific, I have two products by Rude Cosmetics. So I was on the Beauty Boxes by Tammy website recently. I've mentioned them so many times on my channel. I discovered them I think a year ago, probably less than that, and it's basically a website where they sell a lot of international brands, so like Rude Cosmetics and Kaleidos and very up-to-date Colourpop. We all know that Colourpop are very on it with their releases, but Beauty Boxes by Tammy tend to get them quite frequently, and yeah, just a lot of brands like that. And I've always wanted to try Rude Cosmetics, so I thought I would pick up just a couple of things just to see what they're like. So the first thing that I picked up was their new Cream Puff blush. So this is the Rude Cosmetics Cream Puff natural blush in the shade Cake Pop. So these, when I was having a look at these before I just started filming, they kind of look like very similar to the e.l.f. putty blushes. I actually haven't swatched them yet. I think I'll swatch it before I put it on to show you guys. And it's kind of just like nice packaging, and it was $4.99, so pretty affordable. I mean, I'm not really sure where Rude Cosmetics are from. I know that they kind of a year or two ago were in Superdrug, and I think you still can get them in Superdrug, but they're actually coming out with quite a lot of products recently. And the second thing I picked up was the eyeshadow palette, which is the Spellbook palette in Lust. So this is actually quite smaller than I imagined. That's what she said, but I was still like, it looks really nice. I love the packaging. I'm sorry about the lighting. It's a very like gloomy-ish day, but yeah, I actually just love how just detailed it is. And when you look on the back, obviously it gives you all the different shades inside and just some writing about the colors. I'm not going to read it because I don't have my glasses on and I won't be able to see very well. So yeah, when you open it up, you just get obviously a nice little mirror, and then you get the actual shades itself. So I should have taken it off the plastic, but yeah, a nice selection. If you guys watch my videos, you know that this is like right up my street. This was £11, so that's again pretty affordable for like just not like the biggest brand, but still quite a fairly known brand. So I'm gonna start off on the eyes today, and then I'll kind of do the rest of my face, and then I'll put the blush on camera obviously. So I am going to put up some swatches of this palette just so you guys can see. So it's got 9 shades, and they do have a couple of other palettes. So you do have, I believe it was like a green palette and a blue one, don't quote me on that, but there were quite a few. So what I'm going to do first, put on some sellotape, and then we will get started. Okay, so yeah, let's just get started. So I love the names of all of these, obviously, because they're very witch themed and just very kind of like right up my street basically. So we're going to start off with Midnight just here, which is the lightest shade, so it's a nice transition shade. I'm just going to take one of my little brushes, and we're just going to put it all over the lid like I mentioned for a nice transition. And of course my sellotape is going to be there to guide me, because I'm not very good at like freehand. But yeah, as you can see, that's pretty pigmented already. I don't have anything on my lid. I just want to see how they perform by themselves. And I've already seen Rouge Cosmetics bring out like a lot of other palettes. Like I mentioned, they are in Superdrug, and they have these massive palettes that do look very, very interesting. I think they're a bit more on the not higher end, but they're a bit more expensive. So I think some of their palettes are like maybe £25 onwards, but the packaging for them are also really, really nice. I think that's one thing about Rude Cosmetics that I've seen, that they put a lot of effort into their packaging, which is pretty good. So next we're gonna go in with Eclipse. It looks like a pink tone, but we're just gonna go for it because pink is not like my favorite color, but I'm starting to like warm up on it basically. So let's put that on the edge and just bring that out, and yeah, that's pretty pink. So that's fine. But if you've tried Rude Cosmetics before, let me know what your favorite products are, because I haven't tried anything obviously prior to just now. And I think they have quite a lot of products out. When I was looking at the Beauty Boxes by Tammy website, they've come out with a lot. I don't know how new they are compared to what they are on her website, but they came out with, there's a lot of products on her site. For example, like lip products and a lot of different eyeshadow palettes and stuff. So I'm very intrigued to, I'm going to use my bigger mirror. The small mirror is just not doing it for me. But yeah, yeah, they seem to have a lot of products, which is pretty interesting. So if you have tried anything by them, then let me know, because I'm quite impressed so far by this pink shade especially. It's taking it, well, it's kind of taking its time to build up, but I feel like they're pretty pigmented. And yeah, for £11, I was thinking about purchasing these for a while. I think the first time they got them on the website, they had sold out. So I think obviously they got a lot more in, and then I was like, I don't want them to sell out again, so let's pick these up. So, and they turned up quite quickly. I know they were dispatched very quickly, and then they turned up today, which is Wednesday. So yeah, so far so good. So that was Eclipse. So yeah, we can see it's a very outstanding pink, pretty good. So let's go on to Fate. So Fate is a bit more of a kind of orangey tone, which will work quite well with the first shade, but I feel like I need to add another matte shade before I put on the shimmer, because the shimmer I know which one I'm going to use, but I just want to kind of blend this in a bit, just to kind of, yeah, just not just make it one solid color. But this is quite a pastel-esque shade, so it's quite nice and warm. And I like those little embossings on them as well, so that is also pretty cute to have. Nice designs. Yeah, I'm not sure what the other palettes are called in this range, but yeah, I'm sure you can find them very easily online, especially the Beauty Boxes by Tammy website. So right, okay, that's blended in quite nicely, and then let's go on to the shimmer, which is, I hope to be the star of the show. I feel like going in with the same brush, so I'm going to go in with Romance, which is just the middle one there, and let's see how pigmented she is, because I'm going to try with a brush first, and then we'll see if my finger will make any difference, and just blend that in. That's okay. Not too outstanding right now. But that's one thing when I test out new shadows, I just don't want to pile them on top of each other, because it just gets a bit too clumpy. That's okay. Let's use this. I mean, it goes on my hand very nicely. Okay, that's a bit better. That obviously, that helps quite a bit. I guess it's a bit frustrating sometimes when you, like, obviously you want to use a brush, because I mentioned this so many times, I don't like using my finger when it comes to putting on makeup. Just like, obviously I'm the only one that's going to use them, but just like sanitization wise, I just prefer to use a brush. But I get in this circumstance, it's totally fine. So this is okay. I feel like this is not as kind of outstanding as I hoped, but let's just carry on, just add a bit more, because even though I just said I don't want to pile a lot on, I just want to, I feel like it is working, but you just have to work quite a lot to get kind of what I want, really. All right, not too bad. As you can kind of see in the middle, it's just a tad patchy. I don't know if it's just my eyes, but it doesn't seem to be like working amazingly. Let's add some to my inner corner, and I want to go in with this very beautiful gold shade, which is called Psychic. So we're gonna add that. I'm very intrigued by the glitter shade, but I'm not gonna use it because I'd rather swatch it first. I always swatch my palettes to show you guys the images after I do a video, just because oh, that's really nice. Yeah, just so yeah, I time things a bit better. But anyway, this is a very nice shade. I should have used this shade. But yeah, let's see how it looks all together. So I'm going to go off camera, put on my foundation, highlighter, then we're going to go on with the cream blush, and then I will give my final thoughts. Okay, I'm back, and everything that I do use I will always mention in the description. So let's go on to the blush, and I haven't actually powdered in my normal blush areas because it does specifically say to use underneath a powder. So I know a lot of like cream blushes these days you can use them over powder, but I guess this one is probably just not part of that group yet. So yeah, when we look at it, just nice simple packaging, really cute, and let's swatch it. So it's a very kind of pink tone. They didn't have many shades on the website, so let's just see how this works. Oh wow, oh that's very pigmented. Oh, all right, I'm gonna like just use the swatch because I don't want to go a bit too crazy. So let's just tap this. This is meant to be like a natural blush, so this is not to be go crazy with it, even though you guys know I love to use a lot of blush. Let's use sponge. So I'm just going to use a tad bit. I'm just going to tap on the back of my hands because I don't want to go completely crazy, even though this, well, this is very, very pigmented. Wow, that's very nice. That's very nice. Let's try this side. Yeah, I think it will definitely work. Well, for me, it works much better with a sponge. If I use my finger, it just probably won't work as well for me. So, that's very nice. I do like that. Again, it's very, very pink, which is not up my street. But I guess the more you kind of blend it in, it does give a very nice punch. And I think with the eyes, it kind of works really well. So I'm going to powder just slightly on top to see how it kind of sits on there. And it does say that you can use the blush like just on natural skin. I will not be able to because I have very like emphasized skin, like my rosacea just is red anyway, so it won't make any difference. But that's really nice. You need like the smallest amount, and I believe that there are shades for all skin tones. I just didn't obviously see a lot on the Tammy website because I guess they just couldn't get all the shades. But yeah, this is my finished look. So thoughts on the palette. When looking in the mirror, like I can see there are slight bits of patchiness, like in my crease now it's getting quite emphasized, like it's fading slightly. It is a nice palette. I mean the colors in there are fantastic. Obviously I haven't really swatched them yet, so how they feel on the hand, but on the eyes you just need to work a little bit harder for them to actually kind of work. I'm really intrigued to try this brown tone, so maybe next time I'll like go in with a kind of like a deeper look. But the selection is nice, it's very affordable, like £11 is pretty good. And again, the cream blush, very nice for like $4.99, very pigmented. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there and you get to see a closer look of any of the looks that I do. And I hope you guys are doing really well and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.